today. Look at that. I'm not really a witch. I'm not. Would they have burnt me at the stake? Possibly. No, I think I would have been like one of Henry VIII's wives. VEG P36. So I might have been burnt at the stake for all accounts. 21.95. Here we go. They don't do that anymore, thankfully. I can't believe the value of this. It's just, do you know, because these are real silver. So if you want to keep the integrity of your pieces, then you need the, let's say you've got lots of silver chain right now, but you don't have lots of silver components to put them together. How do you propose on finishing those pieces of jewellery if you don't have the right things? You need them. You do. It's not ideal to not have them. And they're sterling silver. Sterling, it's brilliant. Now, darlings. Divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Yeah, I love these. I did pick these out because I thought they were like totem poles. Do you know, like, you used to get those tribal masks, and everyone in the 80s and the 70s used to have them, you know, with their macrame. I remember my mum and dad had these things. I don't know where they were from. And they were on the, and there was, yes, there's one on Halloween. There is. And what moon is that, the Halloween moon again? Can't remember what it's called. I always like the harvest moon, though. 12.95 is a great big harvest moon, isn't it? BZG P06 is your item code. This is gorgeous. Look at the carving in these. It's a very auspicious day today, isn't it? If you believe in that. Auspicious. Yes, auspicious. Have a look. Look it up. Bit of a magical, poignant day for you. Maybe. $12.95 for these, and they are hand-carved black obsidian. So black obsidian is a collector's gemstone that so many of you get excited about because it's a heavy association with crystal healing. You know, I think a lot of you that watch the Game of Thrones would be into this because it's featured in Game of Thrones. Now, this is said to help you see yourself for who you really are, if you believe in myths and legends that are connected to gemstones. Now, with this carving, I think you've got a real interest, and I think these would be amazing. Just hear me out here. I want you to put them around the base of a pillar candle with some holly or, you know, or some wire work piece. I think they would look wonderful. Thank you so much for your company. I will see you guys on Sunday. But back with the team on Monday. You've got the gorgeous Elle first thing in the morning. But right now, Rebecca Redican and Gemma Crowe are going to hit your screens. It is all about the beginners. And 2 chances to win £50 credited to your account.
Jewellery makers, we just wanted to let you know that we've updated our website. Now you can still watch us live on our main page, and if you click on the Watch Live tab, this will show you all of the product that has been on today's show, the deal of the day, and any items that are on pre-order. If you want to see what's coming up on the show, then view our TV guide for further information. And if you've missed a show, you can always go back and use the catch-up service. On the homepage, you'll be able to see all the different categories, including findings, kits, and all your essentials. We have a wide range of gemstones, and when you find a gemstone you like, you can view all of the product details by clicking on the right-hand side. You can also view up-and-coming workshops and book online. You can explore our Gemology magazine and get up to date with the latest news across the Gemporia group. And you can always download the Jewellery Maker app so you can watch us on the go and never miss a thing. So, happy shopping, Jewellery Makers!
Are you new to jewellery making? Not sure where to start? Then tune into Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 PM for our Get Started Hour. One of our fantastic designers will be showing you basic techniques, giving you lots of hints and tips, bringing you one of our specially designed kits for newbies, and showing you step-by-step demonstrations to get you started on your jewellery making journey. Get started with Jewellery Maker every Thursday at 6 PM.
Jewellery Makers coming up this Friday. I'm going to be joined by the absolutely fabulous, the super talented Claire McDonald, and we have an exclusive coming up as your deal of the day. It's a first time ever appearance on Jewellery Maker. We have rose gold filled gallery wire. It's in a beautiful, beautiful kit. All the know-how, all the inspiration that you need to work with this incredible, revolutionary product is going to be on your screens. So don't miss out. Tune in with myself and Claire this Friday from 8 o'clock, your deal of the day at 11 o'clock. We'll see you then.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Email help@jewellerymaker.com or drop us a message on our Facebook page.
Hello Jewellery Makers. We are live with you every day from 8 AM to 8 PM. If you watch us on Freeview at 5 PM, we may appear to disappear, but we don't. There are lots of ways that you can continue to still watch your beloved Jewellery Maker, and they are Sky, Virgin, FreeSat, the Jewellery Maker website, YouTube, or the Jewellery Maker app, which is available for your smartphone or tablet. So, whichever way you choose to watch Jewellery Maker, we are always here for you to create, wear, and share.
Welcome to the Late Show! Can I have a woo? Woo! Nice, Hannah. I loved it. Hi, it's gorgeous to be with you. If you're watching me and you're in front of me, you're watching on the telly or your tablet. I know it's like Mystic Meg. If you're seeing me from the side, you're on Facebook Live! Hi, Livers! Hello, hello, hello. Facebook Livers, there's absolutely loads of us. Now, if you're watching me front and you want to watch me front on and from the side, and don't worry, Facebook Livers, you're not just going to watch me from the side all the time. The cool thing about doing this Facebook Live is the tripod gets moved, so you almost get an extra added sort of silent demo as Gemma works away. So that's going to be happening. Another thing that's happening tonight, if you now go onto our Facebook Live, and if you don't know how to do this, dead easy. Go on Facebook, facebook.com/Jewellery Maker UK. Type that in, you will find our page. If you log on, you'll be able to see our Facebook Live now, and there's loads of people saying hello. Oh, there was a cat emoji then, I liked that. Loads of people saying hello. All you have to do is watch it, like it, and you can give it a like with the thumbs up or a like with a heart or a care. I like that one at the moment because it reminds me of, like, you know, when you were younger and you pretended to smooch. You know what I mean? When you're like, yeah, all of that. The care one. Give it a like and then tag 3 friends that you think might be interested in gemstones, crystal healing, learning a new craft, maybe even learn a new craft to start a new business. Tag 3 friends, because tomorrow, anyone who's liked and tagged those 3 friends in this hour, it has to be in this hour, it has to be whilst we're live, you have the opportunity to win one of 2 £50 credited to your account. No purchase necessary at all. So if you're watching live now, thank you so much. If you're not yet, grab yourself over to Jewellery Maker UK because we are giving away £50 credit 2 times over. Another fantastic thing about that is you get the behind the scenes. So you've already said hello to Emma and my producer Danny today if you've been watching it from the start. But also on this, you get that secret added sort of challenge, if you will, that Gemma's going to be working on. It's great if you are a beginner this hour, but it's also great if you are not, because the kits today, and I'm going to be honest, I genuinely do not think this has ever happened in the history of Jewellery Maker, and if it has, I've definitely never done it before. We are going to bring to you a couple of kits that have been seen before. I have got new kits as well, but a couple of kits that have been seen before, and we're going to bring on the price they should be, the price they were on air when you saw them last, at the lowest they've been, and then we're going to take even more money off. It's what this hour's all about. It's about inviting new people, tagging those 3 friends, giving you the chance to win those 2 £50 credits, but also creativity. And we've got so much creativity today. We're going to have the live secret demo on Facebook, but also live on air with the wonderful, very creative Gemma Crowe. Hello, Gemma Crowe. How on earth are you?
I thought I was really organised, and it turned out I really wasn't.
Yeah.
So Dan's helped me get organised now. So I think I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to flip the camera over in a minute and get started on my challenge kit. I've worked with the emeralds for later.
Fabulous.
So I'm going to work on the challenge kit that I haven't worked with. We've got 5 kits tonight.
Correct.
5 beginners kits. So the one that I haven't worked with samples, I'm going to be working with on my tray, and it's this one, yeah.
It's this one here.
So I'm going to be working with that one whilst everybody on Facebook watches.
Perfect. So this is what we are going to be working with on the Facebook Live. We're also going to have live on air demos, and we've got sensational kits. In the next hour, which by the way, Facebook Livers we don't normally have, do we, if you watch us a lot? Normally Gemma goes at the end of this hour, but we've locked the door. Gemma Crowe, stay till 8 o'clock, everyone!
No.
What was that face for?
Oh no, I'm really happy. I haven't been here long, have I?
No, you haven't been here since, I don't know, 12 o'clock this afternoon, filming our VTs.
No, we've got loads of tools, so yeah, why wouldn't I stay?
And we've got demos with those tools as well. We are going to start off as we mean to go on. I do just want to give you a special heads up. Tonight, I have been given a completely impromptu, but oh so appreciated showcase of malachite rounds. Now these are very special, and I'm excited to bring those to you in this hour. If you're brand new and you're going, who on earth is malachite? It's a gemstone, and I will talk to you more about it later, so don't worry about it. I've also got for you a night owl. Ooh. This is your tiger's eye, and it's brand new and it's on its way. I've got tool time, or tool shed, or tool hour if you will, starting in about an hour. So before that, I've got much more to bring you. We're going to start off with some of the kits soon, but before it, we wanted to offer you something that anybody can get involved with, especially if you're brand new and you aren't sure how to make something. We wanted to bring you something straight off the bat that you can get involved with. So we're starting with emerald. I know, yes, really, emerald. And not just any emerald, emerald on a chain. Now, clasps, I'm going to offer to you in kits. I've got clasps coming up for you, seeing clasps today. This is a sterling silver and real gold chain with emeralds interspersed. Now this technique is something we refer to as a rosary link technique. It's something that you can learn to do. But a lot of people who work with us, and a lot of people who have shopped with us for a long time and are part of our Jewellery Maker family, although they can do this technique, they sometimes opt to just buy the product themselves, because actually to get genuine gold and sterling silver wire like this, to make this, it would cost more to actually buy the individual components and time to make it than it would just to buy it. So if you are brand new, this is a great one to get involved with. And really, this might sound completely bonkers, but I promise you it's true. Simply using a clasp, add one here, add one to here, that's a necklace done. You're going to have a 20-inch necklace ready and raring to go. Yes, it is real emerald. Yes, it is real gold. Yes, it is real silver. And yes, it is only £13.95 for you tonight whilst you're watching us live. If you have just tuned in, welcome. Head on over to Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook, because all you have to do is go and like our live right now. You'll see that the camera has turned over. And the camera is turned over now to Gemma's work area. So there she is, lovely Gemma. She's having a little peep.
I'm trying to make sure that I'm not in the way of that one for
for that.
So yeah, sorry
Emerald,
it's taken a bit
Emerald
longer
chat
at
to
home,
you.
everyone.
Emerald talk to you about it. But you will see that Gemma's going to start making underneath there. Well done to you, £13.95. If you love that and you're thinking, Bex, I love that, but I'm more of a rose gold person, I've got tanzanite with rose gold. Tanzanite, if you are new, you may well have seen it on catwalks. You may well have seen it on celebrities. You know, this is a stone that was launched by Tiffany, and they still to this day absolutely adore it, as do we. It is rose gold flash you've got over this, so that means it's still real rose gold. It's just a flash element of it over the silver, so that silver really shines through. Again, add a clasp when you're done. Today we're going to give you a deal. This is probably going to be a sellout tonight because there's so many people watching, there's so many people getting involved in our Facebook Live, there's so many people buying. We've actually now only got 7 now left. Okay, 7 left. £13.95 for the rose gold wire. Rose gold with sterling silver at the heart of it. It's a brilliant opportunity, this, to get really started. And if I showed you, I've got this clasp coming up in a kit, you could just add a clasp to the end of it, magnetic clasp, necklace is done. And even if you're brand new, I know this sounds OTT, but you could do that in 3 minutes. You can add a clasp on in 3 minutes. Once you get a bit, Gemma Crowe, if you don't mind me asking, how long does it take you to add a clasp?
Oh, yeah, about two or 3 minutes.
About 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
There you are.
If I'm being really careful and tidy.
Yeah. Loads of you in, that's almost sold out. Got another treat for you. Another chain. Oh, this is just a chain this time. Oh, okay. Jewellers. This is the type of thing you will see in jewellers. This, if you are brand new, needs nothing added. It's a bracelet, ready and wearing to go. And it is a beauty. I feel like this is a really unisex design. So you've got, do apologise, you've got this lovely box chain design, so it's really sturdy. That means that when you buy this, you know it's going to last and last. It's not flimsy, it's really sturdy. So you've got the lovely box chain. Then at the end here, you have this section that we refer to as an extender chain. And that means you could use the clasp which is already attached in that hole, that hole, that hole, that hole, or even the jump ring there at the end. So you could just wear this as it is. Of course, once you learn more about jewellery making, you can add gemstones to this or pearls to this, both of which, by the way, I've got tonight. You have got genuine sterling silver with real rose gold. I've now got exactly 10 available, exactly 10 available. It's a busy evening here at Jewellery Maker. I think, you know, you're all planning on getting your hands on those £250, aren't you? £16.95 is your deal on this one today. I love the look of this. I'm in single figures now. I love the look of this. I think it's very modern, isn't it, Jam?
Absolutely gorgeous. I had gold just earlier, which I think I missed actually, but it's just.
Oh, no. Gemma Crowe's getting a text. Shame cam.
So sorry, everyone.
Now, if your phone's anything like mine, the only text messages I ever get are off me, grandma who doesn't have WhatsApp, or off Mecca Bingo, or off Domino's. Domino's pizzas.
Probably Domino's.
Right,
yeah.
pizzas, yeah. £16.95 for you today. Well done. Okay, this is a chain that if you've been watching us for ages, I bet you've been wanting to get your hands on. It's solid sterling silver chain. But it's 70 centimetres. Yeah, really. So you can cut this down to whatever size, length or look you want. This is a beautiful bold chain. This is such a big trend right now. I know you'll have seen it yourself. Such a big trend. There's all of these different designers. Gucci traditionally have always been known for big chains, right? But there are so many people who are taking over that trend right now, and it's big for this season. So if you love, in the winter months, putting on those heavy knitwears, if you love in winter months putting on double layers, this is great. Sold out, well done, sold out. Great deal there. We've got one more treasure for you. And, yeah. Oh, it's a strand. Okay, now if you're new, we're going to be doing demos to teach you how to make this into jewellery in just a few moments. This is beryl. It's a really well-known gemstone. It's got lots of different family members within it. If you are tuning in live, by the way, we had Galilea Morganite on earlier on. I will just remind you as well, if you did want to ask any questions via our Jewellery Maker page, lovely Danny's just logging onto his Facebook so he can watch live as well, and he'll read out any of those questions as and when we bring them to you. So if you've got any questions, if you're new, if you just, you know, if you're wondering, if you're watching Gemma and you're like, oh, was that a headpin she used then? Feel free to message us in. So Danny's just logging onto his Facebook now, and if there's questions that come up, we'll just fire them out. You can also text in live to the show. This is how you do it. $7.95 on that beryl. Well done. Should we get inspired? Let's do it. Let's do it. Right, where are we starting, Danny? Right.
Ooh.
We've got two options.
2 demos.
Do you remember, so we're going straight into a demo, are we? Yeah?
Oh.
Yeah? Okay, let's do that.
I'm ready.
We're going to dive straight on into a demo. I have got 5 kits for you tonight. We're going to start off with the carved leaves gem or the other one.
I've got carved leaves ready here to go.
Let's do that then.
Yeah. Smashing.
Your jewellery with this is beautiful.
It's so simple. Those leaves are lovely. If you want to make, like, imagine your first piece of jewellery that you make is these earrings with these carved gemstones. I mean, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? A lovely first make.
I mean, the fact that that is a first make would be sensational.
Yeah.
The fact that you have the opportunity with this to create that luxury look.
Yeah, so pretty.
It's astonishing.
So pretty.
Now, we are going to be doing a demo with this. So, if you don't know, if you're brand new and you don't know exactly what that is, can I just give you a little tip? First off, head on over to our Facebook page, which is Jewellery Maker UK. If you go on there, you'll see that we are currently live. You can actually see Gemma's hands, and she's making things and picking things up and doing sneaky little demos. If you go on there and you like the post and then tag 3 friends, you have the chance, whether you're new or not, to win £50 credited to your account 2 times over. If you do that, that's great because you're getting new people involved with a passion of yours. But also, if you are brand new, once you've done that, you could actually treat yourself to this kit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to make a piece of jewellery with this kit. So when you get this kit home, not only are you going to get a really good price point on it, not only are you going to get a great price point on it, you are also going to be able to learn to craft. So you can make notes of what's going on, but also you can pull this up on YouTube in a few days' time when you get this delivered. So you can watch it live and make along at home. So let's tell you what's in here. I've got these beautiful multicoloured beryls. And we have also got the hand-carved leaves. These carved leaves are genuine gemstones. They have not been, you know, put into a, I don't know, ice cube tray or whatever. These are real, genuine gemstones that have been individually carved by artists. And then you have this beryl strand, nuggets of beryl. We've just done a beryl, actually, that was very affordable. This is an 86 centimetre strand that I'm bringing to you. You also get the little pouch because these gemstones in particular are very special. In here, you're getting 0.6 wire. Don't worry about all these things. If you're thinking, Bex, I've no idea what they are, don't worry, we'll explain all. And then I've also got your findings. If you want to treat yourself to this, you have the opportunity to do so because we're bringing to you, as I say, inspiration, but also an exceptional deal. So let's get ready. Let's get raring. Should be. £30.60. Great deal, great deal. But we're not stopping there. You're going to get all of these genuine gemstones and the findings you need, especially if you're a beginner, and the carved stones and the little pouch, all of this with the wire for £19.95. That is your opportunity to grab these. And Gemma's made some stunning pieces of jewellery, those earrings, that necklacey pendant. I love that design. You've done absolutely loads with this.
Yeah, and you know, I haven't by anywhere near used the whole kit. I've just, because of these lovely kits, they're pretty interchangeable with the techniques you use. Cool. All the beginners techniques can be used in every kit that we bring tonight. And so I've just done a couple of pieces with each, but you could pretty much do any of the designs with any of the kits.
Great stuff.
So that's, you know, that's a really nice thing about these fundamental techniques. They work across all kits, really.
Now is your time to seize the moment. This kit has been popular before, so I don't have huge amounts, so I will grab you to seize the moment on that. Malakai on its way, tool time on its way. You can still have the chance to win a £50 credit to your account. In fact, 2 people can win it. Just go on to Jewellery Maker UK Facebook, like it, tag 3 friends, and you could win it. Grab your cup of tea or, hey, why not a wine? Sit down, relax, and let's get crafting with Gemma. I'm with you.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to show you how to work with those, how to make the little leaf earrings. And so I'm hoping that at home can see and in the studio can see. Let's yeah,
it's fine.
We're all good. Okay, so I can't see my screen very well. So what I'm going to do is just show you really quickly how to do these earrings. So all we need are our 2 head pins, which you'll find in your findings pack. So the head pins are sort of straight wire pins with a little ball on the end. Okay, so that just stops anything from falling off the end. Then I'm going to use 3 of our lovely sort of nugget beads on the top, and then I'm going to use a shepherd's hook. Okay, so we're going to show you how to put it all together. So we're going to take our ball head pin. I'm going to pop that through. There's a lovely drill hole at the top of that leaf. We're going to take that through. And we're going to leave about 1 centimetre or just under 1 centimetre before it comes to, before the end of to that ball end, okay? And then we're going to pull the back up. So the wires are lovely and soft. You can do this with your fingers and pull the other one forward like that, okay? And then we're going to just take our round nose pliers and just, I'm going to hold on to the wire just below that, the end there, and just turn it. So it's going to curve it outwards slightly. Okay, so when we pinch these together with our fingers, that just sits like a little decorative bead above the carved leaf.
Love that. I'm just going to pause you for 2 ticks. Someone's messaged in and just said they can't find the Facebook Live. Oh, no. Go onto Facebook, Jewellery Maker UK. You'll see our logo and everything. If you scroll down, you'll see like some products to buy and stuff, and then you'll see 1 tagged post, and then scroll down and you'll see us moving around. And that's the Facebook Live. So like it, tag 3 friends, and you could win £50 credited to your account 2 times over. If you need any more help, let us know. Gemma, I'm back with you. Thanks, Jem.
Okay, so here's our wire left here, and we're going to pick 3 stones. So I've alternated. I've got these lovely pinky colours and lovely blues. So I'm just going to alternate. I'm going to go with a blue first, and you can pick the different shapes and sizes as well if you like. So just pop one of my blue chips on, then one of my lovely pink, the morganite colour, and then another blue there. So there's my little cluster of 3 above the leaf, and then I want to make a loop here so that I can attach it into my ear wire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go to where those chips finish with my flat nose pliers, and I'm just going to turn the wire upwards. So I'm bending the wire, okay? And that's just going to get me started so that when I make my loop, I get sort of a loop on top of the wire, sort of centrally, rather than off to the side. Okay, so I'm going to start it there. And then I need about 1 centimetre to make that loop. So I'm going to come along my wire about 1 centimetre. When you start off, you might want to measure this, you know, just to get you used to, you know, the lengths that you'll cut. But as you get going, you'll do that sort of intuitively or instinctively. And I'm going to come down into my round nose pliers, roughly. So your round nose pliers are conical shape. They're narrower at the tip and wider at the base. And depending on where you put your wire along there, will give you a different size circle, so or loop. So if I did it here, I'd have a really tiny loop, at this end a really big one. So I'm going to come around the middle-ish and start turning that wire. So all I'm going to do is hold it firmly. I don't want any wire poking out from between the jaws of my pliers. And then I'm either going to push my piece around or turn my wrist. It's really up to you. You can do a combination of both. And you're going to keep it turning until the wire meets the other side. So until that loop is sort of closed. Okay? I don't know how to turn it off whilst I'm live. I thought I'd done it.
It's all right, don't worry, I'll stop texting you.
Sort it out in a minute. Yeah, stop texting me, Becky. If it rings, I'll be devastated.
If I was at home now, I would well ring you.
Oh. I would. Oh, please, nobody do that. Right, okay, so what I've done there is I've realised that one loop, the loop on my earring wire, is going straight down like that. Okay, so it's that way. So I need the loop on my earring to be the opposite direction so that it sits straight. So when I made that loop, it was this way round, and so it would have sat off to the side. If I put that through there, it would have been off to the side.
Got you.
So to make that sit straight, all you need to do is hold across the loop so that it doesn't open, hold firmly to the wire and turn the whole thing, and it will turn it round, okay?
Perfect, love it.
The wires are really malleable and really forgiving, so
Fab.
you could do that a couple of times without having any problems.
Love that.
And then we want to attach these two together, okay? So to open the loop, you hold opposite. So there's the opening, and if we imagine the opening here is like 6 o'clock on a clock, okay? And then this is 12 o'clock at the top, and then here we've got 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock. We want to open on that 3 o'clock, point, okay? And then we turn it up. So we twist it open rather than pull it open. And then we attach our hook in, like so, and then turn it down like that.
Perfect.
Okay.
I love it.
And that's your earring done.
That's gorgeous.
That's
how you create
the
it.
demos that we're doing here for the live on air are easier if you watch the TV because they're set up for that. The ones when I start working on my board,
which is now,
telling everybody about the lovely gems and kits, I will move my board back into vision on Facebook. So unfortunately, we can't find
watch on both. Watch on both?
Watch on both. Yeah, that's it. Have two screens.
Yeah. Oh, modern.
Be professional.
Gemma, thank you so much
You're
for teaching
welcome.
us that. We've got another demo coming up with Gemma, but as Gemma's just said, she's now working on her challenge, which she'll be doing underneath the Facebook Live for you. So again, Jewellery Maker UK, scroll down until you see us, Gemma's hands moving. And if you go on there, like it, tag 3 friends, you have the chance to win one of 2 £50 credit to your account. Let's carry on with the inspiration, shall we? And I'm going to bring to you another kit that Gemma was given. And this is a very, very beautiful kit. We are bringing to you... So, Danny, is this the one that I'm right in saying we're doing that thing that we haven't done before? Are we? Do you know what? I'm standing up! I'm standing up! I'm going to move this chair right over here, at least 3 feet away. It's in shot, but I don't care. No, I do actually. I'll get told off about that now. Okay, I'm about to do something I've never done before, and I've never, ever done this before. Okay, this is a kit that we have brought to you on air before. I mean, it were a while ago, but we have brought it on air before. And a guest designer worked with it, and it was really popular. We've had some left over. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I think we've got about 90 of this one. So it's a good quantity. However, what we're about to do is something we've never done. So what we're going to do is bring to you this stunning collection of genuine gemstones. All of these are real. This is 40 carats worth of crackled quartz. Now, these ones here are 50 to 15-inch strands. And as you can see, they're beautifully delicate pieces with all the facets. As well as that, you're getting this mid-blue shell, which is shell pearl. And I love the quality of that. They're plain rounds and they're 4mm. You've also got these big statement white agates. Now, these ones are 10 a metre, and they're 270 carats worth. Just as a reminder, all of these are real genuine gemstones. You've got the shell pearl, which is an organic, so it's just like pearl really. And we have got for you a treat and a half, because I'm not stopping there. You also get all of these findings. So all of these findings, including clasps that we said we needed, head pins, which we've just seen how to use them, chain, and you've got a huge meters worth there, which can make earrings, necklaces, and so much more. Now, that price point on screen, let's discuss it. This strand here has been on air in the last 30 days, and we took a couple of pounds off it. So that's the price that you're looking at right now. No, it's not, it's changed. The price, hang on, the price you were looking at it at was the price that today it's at if you were to buy it all individually, because that strand I've just shown you, this one here, has actually been on discounted in the last 3 days. So what we did is, that was the start price. So tell me that price, Danny. £24.80, great price. This has been on air before, and the last time it was on air, it opened and closed at £19.95. However, this is the beginner's hour. And what I want this hour to be all about is about us tagging our friends in Facebook Lives. I mean, the fact you can win some money helps, but I want it to be all about that. I also want it to be all about that we are giving extras, not just to people who've been with us who are brand new, but people who've been with us for a while. So we're doing it. I've never done this before. I've never brought you a kit before. I've brought you a kit that's been on air before, and I've sold it at the exact same price. I've probably done that about 50, 60 times in my life. But I have never, ever, ever brought to you a kit that has been on air, sold on air at £19.95, and then gone lower on a next time. But that is exactly what I'm doing now. And the jewellery that you can create with this is sensational. I think that price point is bonkers. You're getting 3 genuine gemstone strands and all of that findings. I mean, for example, that necklace there, would you expect that necklace with that much genuine gemstones to be 30 quid, 40 quid, 50 quid? It's incredible, isn't it? And yet, Gemma, you had loads left over because you've made other pieces, like the lovely earrings and things.
Made the earrings
and the bracelet.
And the bracelet, which is, the bracelet's a lovely, easy technique, and stretchy bracelets are always really popular. And just to give it a bit of extra bling, I've just popped a chain every 7 links. I've threaded the elastic through the chain, and it gives that lovely sort of extra detail.
I love that. It's brilliant, isn't it? That is
Great
such
price.
a good deal, such a good price. £14.95 for you today. We are bringing to you something so special here. And the great thing is, if you are new, you know, you've got loads of stuff there to get you started. The only thing I would say, if you are new, that you will need is threading materials. But I'm actually going to offer them to you now as part of another kind of colourway and kit. These are threading materials. Now, if you look at the piece you were just looking at then, Jem, what did you use to thread onto in that necklace?
Just beading thread that's in our threading pack that you've got there.
And that is what this is. So you've got beading thread, which actually you did a demo on earlier on today. And if you wanted to watch that back, it was the 2 PM demonstration, and it will be on our YouTube channel. Just go look back on it. But yeah, that was using this, which is beading thread. You've also got monofilament here, which is super fine, super strong. And then you've also got your elastic, which is what your elastic is on.
Wow.
So we've got all of the elastic here as well. These, by the way, are the big spools, which we're actually phasing out, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're doing the smaller spools now. So if you do think, Bex, it's a good time to stock up, you've got that. Let me also show you the stones, because this is a kit to behold. I am slightly obsessed with this. First things first, anyone who saw that Katie Parker necklace, the seafoam necklace, I loved it so much I had to copy it.
Yeah.
This is the strand that she used in the kit.
Wow. There's plenty on there.
2.5 meters of genuine gemstone. Just to show you that again. I mean, you can't even see it all because it's on the floor. I could skip with it, but shan't. But yeah, look, that's folded over a huge amount. This is what Katie used for that necklace, and you do need this amount because I think you needed almost 2 meters just for the necklace. So if you wanted to do the bracelet too, the normal double lengths won't cut it. So there's that. There's also in here carved gemstones that are these stunning flowers, and you've also got in there the wonderful multicoloured magnesite, perfect colours. This jewellery sings to me.
It's so pretty. I mean, I love that the colour of that apatite is gorgeous, isn't it? And
Yeah.
the volume of it, I mean, there's so much of it. You can really try all sorts of techniques if you've got that strand. And then you've got, you know, all the bright colours. I think there's a little taster of all sorts of styles in there.
I love that.
So I've got like a rainbow bracelet. Rainbows are everywhere. So I've separated all the colours for that magnesite strand and made it into a rainbow. And then those lovely little flowers.
The flowers, yeah.
Yeah, they're just a perfect detail, aren't they?
I love the flowers in the earrings and how you've just popped a little eye pin through them and how beautiful they look. They're so pretty. We are bringing to you a should be prize. This is your festival collection. Now bear in mind, and I can't remember exactly, but this double strand was something like £19.95 by itself, hence 40 quid. Hence 40 quid. £40 kit. Well, £38.75. Great price for the amount you're getting. 2.5 metres of apatite, all of that threading pack, the findings, and the hand-carved flowers and the magnesite. Great deal. This has been on air before and it's sold then at £21.95. For the second time only. The first time was a few seconds ago. I'm going to do it. I've never seen us do this before. The kit closed at £21.95. It's now £17.95. You could not get your hands on a £19.95 strand for that price, could you? So it's like you're buying a strand, you're getting money off, and for free you're getting monofilament, feeding thread, elastic, magnesite, hand-carved quartz, and a huge amount of findings for £17.95, but you're getting all that for free. It makes no sense to anyone other than our Jewellery Maker friends and family, like Melanie and Ella and Deb and Kathleen and Michelle and Deb and Julie and Rosalind, who's been with us. We've got a new buyer. Hello, new customer. Hi, lovely to meet you. If you fancy saying hello to us, feel free. You can head on over to Jewellery Maker UK. If you scroll down, you'll see Gemma's on live at the moment and you can say hello to us there. Danny's looking at our producer, so we'll give you a little hello. Or you can text us. It's 78070 if you want to text us. You can say hello to us that way. Someone's just messaging on the Facebook Live. Who was it? Kaylee! Hi, Kaylee! Kayla said, I do love these lives. Oh, we're so glad, Kaylee, and thank you for the feedback. You're a love. Someone has been asking, I don't know how to tag friends. So the reason we're asking you to tag tonight is because if you're watching the live and you give it a like and you tag 3 friends, 2 people get the chance to win a £50 credited to their account each, no purchase necessary. So to tag a friend, if you watch the live and you go into the comments, you know where you can type stuff and you can write things in the comments, whatever. If you go there and say, for example, I wanted to tag Gemma Crowe, I would use the @ symbol, which is the A, and then I would start typing in Gemma Crowe. And then what happens is your friends' faces come up and then you click on the one you want to add. So yeah, so think of your friend's name or whatever their name on it is. So if I wanted to add her as JM Guest Designer, as soon as I write @JM Guest, all of these JM Guest Designers come up. And then as soon as I start writing Gemma Crowe, there will be her face and I just click on it. Do that for 3 people. And you are entered to win. And we will be, you have to do it within, we've only got like 20 minutes left to do it. I will let you know that. Well done to everyone on that kit. That is very, very, very popular. I've got a very quick opportunity now for all of you crafters to get your hands on some wonderful pens. Don't forget, I've got Tool Hour next hour, which, by the way, Gemma Crowe's sticking around for.
I am.
I've got some retreats. I'll explain those to you in a bit. For now, though, we have got your multi-use pens. We are Jewellery Maker, and we work with a lot of genuine gemstones, but we also love working with other mediums, don't we? I mean, we were actually chatting about this before, weren't we, Gem? So you'll know I love my crafting. Gemma, you don't just make jewellery.
No, I just do a bit of any crafty activity, to be honest. Yeah, all sorts. These pens are amazing.
They're fab.
I bought them last time they were on. They're absolutely brilliant.
Why
Rocks.
did you buy these ones?
For rock painting.
Yeah.
So I thought I could get the my little ones, my
See that
brother's
there?
little ones, involved in painting rocks.
Yeah.
Because I did all mine with paintbrushes, but you know it's easier to do it with and less messy.
Yeah,
Less
it
time
doesn't go
consuming.
everywhere.
It dries
Yeah.
so quickly. They're just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
I will let you know that someone has actually used these pens on our tablet. I have a feeling I know who it is, but I wouldn't like to say. Jenny Cleary. But yeah, and that has been on there for weeks. That is going nowhere. It feels raised. It will draw onto anything. This is not like a permanent marker which sinks in. This stays out. So you can do this even on non-porous products such as stones, glass. You can do them on fabric. You can upcycle things that you've got lying around. You can do loads with these. Your price point today, for you today, we're rolling it down. It is just $19.95 for you today for the full set, and that is for all of those different colours. So you've got 11 colours. Dan, you're an absolute legend. I always say it. So this is one that's been created with these pens. So this is an old milk bottle. How cute is that? Imagine that with like some flowers in it, or even, oh my gosh, twisted gemstone flowers in it, or something like that.
Yeah, that would be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well
to
done
put
everyone. Oh, by the way, I looked online before and these were quite a bit more expensive. We've got more to bring you. I've got a beginner's wire toolkit cool thing. I've got some pendant books. I've got loads. So I better get a wriggle on. Okay, I'm with you. We've got... Are you ready for us to demo now?
I can be ready, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
It's all right here.
I can be ready.
I can be
Let's
ready.
bring to you, because it's not long till the Malakai and more. Let me bring to you now our kit for another demonstration. Yes, we love to treat you in this hour. Have you been looking at my bracelet? I say mine. I had to
there it
nick it
is.
off the stand. Did you wonder where it was?
Me and Dan have been looking for that.
Are you joking?
High and low.
Look no further. Look no further. I found it. This kit is divine, and I have to say, I think this is my favourite kit of So pretty.
It's so pretty. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's cute, isn't it?
It's first off, I don't think I've ever seen matte aquamarine ever before.
No, it's beautiful.
The clear quartz in this is sublime, and I love that tea rose colour that you've got in the shell that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
It is, and we're going to have a demo with this. This demo anyone can get involved with, even if you're brand new. It is your Pretty Posy collection. We've got all of those strands and the findings in the gold this time, which include chain and more. And we're going to have a demo on telly in a little bit. So if you're watching on Facebook Live, don't worry, we'll carry on with the demo in a little while. But for now, make sure you're watching on your telly for a demo with this, especially when your deal on this... I think that is sensational. For aquamarine, that I've never seen it in matte before. Have you? It might have just escaped me, but I've never. Matte aquamarine, that's a great price. However, $18.95 is loads better. And that was so loads better that last time this was on air, you're getting the hint, yeah? Last time this was on air, it closed at that price. But we want to, it's like I'm giving you a discount code right now, and your discount code is SKXC16, because you've already got that discount for $18.95, and I've gone, no, here you are, have another £4 off, have another £4 off. But that discount code will only last for now. In a few hours that won't exist anymore. So if you want your Pretty Posy, now is your time to grab it. I've now got 60 available only. Hi Sabine, nice to have you on board. Sabine, I know you're on our Facebook quite often. If you do want to go on, if you've just tuned in, because I didn't see your name before, Sabine, if you go on to Jewellery Maker UK and scroll down to the live, you'll see Gemma's hands wiggling around at the moment. If you like that post and tag 3 friends in it by putting @ and then their name, then you have the chance to win one of 2 £50 credits to your account. No purchase necessary. Fab, right? I've got Malakai on the way, but for now I've got more demos. Let's go over to Gemma.
Okay, right. I am going to try. Is that good, Em?
That's perfect,
Yeah.
she says.
Yay! Okay, so I think you might be able to see it at home for this bit as well. So let me just see. But you know, best thing to do is pop your telly on and watch on there. Okay, so what I'm going to show you how to do is it's a really simple technique. It might look a bit complicated, that bracelet you've got sort of 3 rows of beads. So I'm going to show it you in the earring form, and if you want to extend it onto a bracelet, then you can just carry on in the same pattern.
Got you.
If you want to do a bracelet length, I recommend using at least 50 centimetres of beading thread so that you've got plenty to work with and that you can create your 7-inch or your sort of 16, 7 inches about 16 centimetres. So just go for about 50 centimetres, you've got loads to work with then. But I'm going to show you the earrings. We're just going to use a few beads. I'm gone for the pink and the clear quartz, so the version that Becky's got on her wrist, but you can do it with any combination. So we're going to start off by taking 4 beads and threading them on to our beading thread, okay? So I'll start with 3 and then we'll do the 4 separate. So I'm going to thread 1 clear one in the center, and then either side I'm going to add one of the pink ones. So if you were using all the same color, you can just thread them on in any order. But what I want to do here is pop. So I've got, in the center I've got the clear quartz, and then either side I've got one of my shell pearl, okay? And then I'm going to take, so make sure they're in the middle of that wire, of that beading thread. So pull them down to the center, and then you're going to take both ends of your beading thread, you're going to pop your clear quartz, clear quartz through beading thread through the one clear quartz, and then the other side in the opposite direction, and then you're going to pull evenly, trying to keep those in the center until you get them into like a ring. So they more make a square, you see, because each bead sort of sits in a corner, and then you've got a little ring of them. So now we've got a beading wire either side coming out of that clear quartz. So on either side we're going to add on a shell pearl. Okay, so I'm just going to add a shell pearl this side and a shell pearl to the other side. Okay, like this. And then we're going to take a clear this side, clear one with your beading thread going both directions through that clear bead, okay, that clear quartz. And then we're going to pull that in. Okay, so what we want to do is make sure that is sitting nice and flat when we pull it. So pull that into place. You can see that you've got this, it is called the ladder, it's like a ladder weave, okay? So we can leave it there, we can continue on with the bracelet, so you can keep adding a bead either side and up, but we're going to leave it there and we're going to make this into an earring.
Lovely.
So I'm going to pull both wires up together, like so. I don't need that much, so I'm just going to trim them down just a bit easier to work with. And then I'm going to add on a crimp tube. So I'm going to thread both wires through one of the crimp tubes, which if you've never seen these before, they're little tubes of metal that when you squish them flat, they grip the wires and stop them moving anywhere, okay? We use these a lot in the endings and clasps, etc., to finish our pieces. So that sits down above the clear quartz. And then we take both of these wires and we're going to take one of our earring findings, so our shepherd hook earrings. We're going to take both of those wires through the shepherd's hook. Now if you were adding a clasp, that would be your clasp you're adding on this end, okay? So through the finding and then back down through that crimp tube. So it's doubling back through and it's making this little loop that it's going to dangle from, okay? So that's just like that. And that's adding. That's all secure now, and you can leave that longer if you want a bit of extra decorative effect. If you want a bit of extra dangle, you can, but if not, you can just sort of keep that loop nice and tight to it. And then if you've got crimping pliers, use crimping pliers to crimp your crimp bead. If not, you've got our basic starter jewellery making toolkit. You'll have flat nose pliers in there, and you can just press that crimp nice and flat to keep all those wires secure, okay? And then we can trim off any excess wire. So take your cutters in nice and close and trim it off. And that's your earring.
Gorge.
You might be wondering, just in case you're wondering, okay, I want to do that technique, but I want to make it into a bracelet. How do I attach the other end? Because there's no thread. You just take another piece of thread, a short length, and thread it through that side, that first bead you put on, and take that through. It should go through fairly easily. It's not going to behave for me now, is it? You take your thread through that first bead.
Yeah.
And then you will have the same sort of two beads, two threads either side to do the same on the other end with your clasp.
Gorge.
So they will take two threads. I've just got it crossed over inside. So once that goes through, you'll have this side and this side to put on your crimp tube and then your clasp.
Et voila. Gemma,
Okay.
thank you so much for
You're
sharing
welcome.
that with us. That's
You're
just
welcome.
fabulous. Gemma's going to carry on making with her challenge, and we'll be looking at that a little bit later on. But don't worry, don't stress, because Gemma's on with us for the next hour anyway. I will just let you know you've only got until we go off this Facebook Live to have the chance to win those 2 free goes at £50 accredited to your account. It's only whilst we're live, so you may well have another 12 or so minutes. Again, just like and tag 3 friends and you can be in the chance of winning. Right now, you're going to feel like a winner anyway, because I have got a gemstone mini showcase, which dates back more than 4000 BC. This is historic, and right now, this is monumentous malachite. Malachite, one of the most historic stones. Can I have my PowerPoint up, please? One of my favourite stones, and a stone that we love here at Jewellery Maker. This stone is hot right now, and I mean that in the biggest nth degree. I'm not necessarily someone who sort of follows trends and stuff like that. I kind of see what I like and then I'll grab it. But have you ever noticed that actually you might see something and go, oh, okay. And then you see more of it and big brands using it, and then it's on the high street more, and then before you know it, you look in your wardrobe and you go, well, I've got a lot of green or a lot of black or a lot of florals. It happens, doesn't it? It sinks into us. I know full well that malachite is here to stay. And if you have a look at this, you'll be able to see why. Now, do feel free to read that in your own time if you wish, but I'll just give you the main points of it. This is mesmerized by malachite, and it talks about how it's been used since the Bronze Age and as early as 4000 BC. It talks to you about how many people believe that malachite can be worn to detect impending danger, and is believed to lend extra energy and bring harmony into one's life. It also then goes on to talk about people like the creative director from Bulgari, Lucia, who talks about this stone and why Bulgari are working with this. And that's the thing, Bulgari are working with this right now. That's what some of those pieces are. You've got pieces there from Peyote as well at the top there of the picture. These are big, well-known designers working with this stone. Big, well-known designers who are working with this. You've not clipped me in charge of it. But these big well-known designers are not the only ones who are working with this. It has for a while been used in beaded forms. So do you know that technique you've just learnt from Gemma, doing that almost triple layer look? This isn't a million miles away in look, is it?
No.
This is malachite, a double bracelet. So opposed to using your cord in between, opposed to using the gemstone in between, using your cord. But this is a great one, and this is why people like Jewel Street are working with this, because it's a massively unisex design. To create something like that, and those are very delicate little beads, you're just going to need some strands, some cords, and you're done really. It's as simple as that. Another one to have a little look at is these Malakai earrings. That's just one in each ear. And I've got the look of these with sterling silver earring hook. Something like that you could honestly make, and this is no exaggeration, even if you're new, you could make something like that in approximately, let's say, 6 minutes. Very, very simply. You only need 2 head pins, which we've already seen Gemma work with, and 2 shepherd hooks, which we've already seen Gemma work with. Those ones at the moment, £29, which I think is great for 2 pieces of malachite. But those, I'm showing you those ones because those are the kind of places that you would maybe go to in the past to find malachite. Actually though, now look at some of these names working with it. This is a Bulgari pendant and a Bulgari earring, and this is one thing I really want to point out. That is an earring. It even says in the description, if you would like a pair, put 2 in quantity. Wow. So 1 earring, genuinely, yeah, it says it there. Genuinely, 1 earring. This is what we were saying, it's in trend, isn't it? 1 Bulgari earring with malachite, £760 for 1. If you want a pair, double that price. They're not the only ones working with it though. Oh no, they're not the only ones. We've also got, hang on, why is this not working now? Hello? Keep going to the next one. Thank you. We've also got Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton are working with it as well. Look at that. That is a stud earring. Yeah, earring stud. Notice that. We've got 18 carat rose gold in that lovely stud earring, and you're looking at £1,390 there. £1,390 for a stud earring. That's not bad though, because it's Louis Vuitton and it's malachite. Next slide, let's have a look. The next one you're going to be able to see. Oh man, it's De Beers. De Beers, we know them for working with diamonds, don't we? But now look who De Beers are working with. They too are working with malachite. A beautiful pendant, really delicate, pretty pendant there. And yeah, you can see that price, right? Yeah, £2,475 for that wonderful malachite pendant. But it's fine, again, because it's malachite. Now look who else is working with it. Van Cleef & Arpels. Some might say the absolute head honcho when it comes to designer designs. The Lucky Animal Turtle, the body of which is malachite. You're looking at £6 grand for that wonderful pin. My point with this is not just as it used to be for the beaded designs, for the lesser known companies. We have seen Van Cleef & Arpels, De Beers, we've seen Louis Vuitton, and we've seen Bulgari working with this right now. And now is your time to own it, and I'm giving you the chance, and I'm starting off with a whopper 6mm malachite that we have got here. It is an absolute beauty of a stone. I've got to give you the opportunity now, because this is hot off the press. When Bulgari, Louis Vuitton, etc. work with them, we have got the opportunity for you to get ahead of that curve. We have got the opportunity for you to really get your teeth into something that big designers are working with. I want you to be able to own this right here, right now, and I'm going to give you a showcase deal. Yes, this is real. Yes, this is genuine. Yes, this is genuine malachite, which, you know, the designers like Louis Vuitton and the people I've aforementioned love it because of that crisp banding, just like the banding we're getting here. It's £39.90 for 135 carats on any normal day. On any normal day. But this is a showcase, and I'll be honest, thank you very much to our lovely manager Chloe, who went, oh, I've just seen these. Do you fancy them tonight? And me and Danny basically went, yes, please. Because of that, we didn't actually bite her, you know, because we like her. And also, we don't do that. But yeah, we've been given this as a little treat today, and we've also been given the management approval to do manager special style prices. £19.95 on this one today. That is for for 135 carats worth of your Malakai. I think that is incredible. Big designers working with this with, I'm not surprised I've got multi-buyers in. Well done, huge amounts of multi-buyers in on this one. Please do seize the moment on this. Can I just let you know as well that I've got a size down from this if you want it coming up, but I will say to you, I think because of the impact of the stone, that size looks so dramatically different, even though there's actually only 2 mils in it. But I just wanted to show you those side by side because you can work 6 mil and 4 mil together really, really easily. And we will talk about that a little bit more. But imagine with the larger ones doing something like this, maybe with smaller ones interspersed, it will give you a wave-like effect. Multi-buyers left, right and centre, Hampshire, Tyne and Wear, hello to Lanarkshire, Surrey, Greater London, North Yorkshire. If you've just tuned in, don't forget, you've still got a few minutes to head on over to Jewellery Maker UK. If you head on over there on Facebook and then you go down to a Facebook Live, you'll see Gemma is currently using her pliers on that Facebook Live. Go on there, like it, and tag 3 friends, and you have the chance to win one of £250 credit to your account. I've got to dive on into these delicate ones, and I'm so happy to do so because I think they are sensational. Even though malachite, remember, it's an opaque stone. I know we always say to you, don't we, gemstones, look for clarity. Don't look for that in malachite. It's an opaque stone. You won't get clarity. With malachite, what you want is a boldness of colour. You don't want a sort of wimpy malachite, like, oh, where's all the colour? You don't want that. What you do want, you want boldness, you want impact, you want richness. You want intensity, and that is what you've got here. What I love with this one, what I love with this one is that it is that wonderful in-between size. It's that beautiful 4 mil size, which I just think has such an interest to it. It's great for designs like this. Oh, hang on, it stopped me doing it again, Danny, but I don't know why. Hey, I'm in control again. Here we go. This one here. Do that design. So you'd need 2 circlets of this, 2 circlets. That would be 1. Oh no, actually, I'm telling a lie because there's a big space in between each, isn't there? So I presume I would need, this is a really over-egging the pudding. You'd need about that much. That's really over-egging it, in fact, because I know if we counted the top layer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It looks like 19 on the top layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, I was well over-egging it. You'd need about that much. You could do that. Let me see. Is that halfway? You could do that twice over. So if they're selling them for £87 and you've got enough to make a pair of 2 pairs of earrings left over, which you would do, just bear that in mind. This is loopy. Asran's £10.95. If you wanted to make 2 bracelets that look like that, obviously you have to throw your cord in and your time, but you'd be looking at £174 and you'd have enough left over to make earrings. Our entire strand is £10.95, £163 profit. I mean, really. I mean, I'm getting into the malachite business as well. Yes, yes, please. And can I just mention as well, that's just me talking about this bracelet. I'm not even daring talking about using 2 of them for £29 earrings. These are the smaller ones. Maybe the larger ones would have made more sense, but 2 for £29 pair of earrings. Or even, I'm definitely not going near the 1 stud Bulgari. That one's angered you, hasn't it? Danny's going, imagine buying a set of trainers and actually only 1 coming through because you haven't read the small print. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's on trend, guys. It's on trend. Loads of you in. Marion, Tina, Elizabeth. Can I ask you, Gem, if you were to get both of these, what's good about working a 6 mil and a 4 mil together?
So if you did the design that I've just demonstrated, that ladder weave with 2 different sizes, what you get is a curve. So you have one size one side of your ladder and one size the other, and you end up with this beautiful curve. And so you can then make collar style pieces rather than straight pieces.
Gorgeous.
So that's my favourite thing to do with graduated.
It's fab, isn't it?
2 different sizes, yeah.
Oh, I've got 1 more left. I've got 1 left. I've got 1 left. It's smaller, it's daintier, it's a very rarely seen size. I don't think I've ever done rounds of malachite. Under 15 quid actually. I've definitely never done them under a tenner. And that is what I'm about to do. Whoopsies, Emma's just said. Exactly. Okay, we're doing it. 3mm, perfect rounds, 32 carats, genuine malachite, remember. Malachite is copied and treated so much in the industry. £8.95, this is the real deal. I've never, ever seen us do that. As soon as I said under a tenner, Gemma's eyes went like saucers. You did, have you seen that before?
No, never. The first strand of malachite I bought here,
Yeah.
which was an amazing deal, was £87.
Great price.
Because, you know, and that was the larger ones, maybe 8mm or 10mm.
Yeah.
But that really is a great price if you look elsewhere on the market, you know, for buying, you know, even buying, you know, beads. You can't get it in that quantity.
No.
And I have bought it in the past where it's been fake, so you've got to be very careful.
I really do.
And of course, with us, you get your authenticity,
yeah.
easy for you to say, certificate, so that you can, you know, you can prove that it's real.
We have got so much more to come, including demonstrations from Gemma. Oh yeah, more demos from Gemma. We have also got about 1 more minute left for you to win £50 credited to your account. So if you're tuning in now going, oh, I'm only tuning in for the Wall of Fame, quick, type Facebook/Jewellery Maker UK. Scroll down, see us on our Facebook Live, like it and tag 3 friends. If you do that before we say goodbye, you could win one of 2 £50 credits. Thank you very much. And you're welcome. And we have got so much more to come, including the Wall of Fame, but also demos, because we're heading down to the tool shed. We'll see you in a few.
Jewellery Makers coming up this Friday. I'm going to be joined by the absolutely fabulous, the super talented Claire McDonald, and we have an exclusive coming up as your deal of the day. It's a first time ever appearance on Jewellery Maker. We have rose gold filled gallery wire. It's in a beautiful, beautiful kit. All the know-how, all the inspiration that you need to work with this incredible, revolutionary product is going to be on your screens. So don't miss out. Tune in with myself and Claire this Friday from 8 o'clock, your deal of the day at 11 o'clock. We'll see you then.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for everybody who watched us on the Facebook Live. We have now just turned that off, which means you can no longer enter to win 1 of 2 of those £50 credit. But to everyone who did enter by liking and tagging your 3 friends, I know that it's being picked out at random tomorrow. We're going to pick it out from the people who are watching live, and then you should get a little messaging wangled on the way to you. And of course, you'll have £50 credited to your account, so that'll be a hint you've won. But yes, thank you for getting involved. Let's also now not just get involved, but get inspired. And we're going to start off with a make from Paula. Paula says, this is my very first piece in such a long time. Wire wrapped cultured pearls on bronze wire and clasps. All components are from Jewellery Maker. My stash. I kept everything stunning gemstones and pearls and never go out of style. Good luck everyone, and that is Paula. Paula, I love how you've done those deep and intense colours. They're absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for sending that in. as well as this, I have also got June in. It says, hi all, this is my version of Gemma Crowe's Moonstone Plaits.
Oh, great job, June.
All items are from my Jewellery Maker stash. Wonderful wire and lovely cabochon.
Oh, I really enjoyed doing that project. I'm so glad you liked it, June. Enough to do your version. That's lovely.
That green man face was incredible, and I loved how you did that piece.
Oh, thanks, Beck. I
It's
really
absolutely
enjoyed it.
beautiful. Yeah, you can tell you did. Next up is Debbie, and it says, hi all, I made this pendant and bracelet set with butterscotch pendant connector and little connectors from last week's Amber Day. Everything from Jewellery Maker. Thanks for the inspiration, and that's from Debbie. Debbie, butterscotch Amber, I love it. That is beautiful. We're handing over next to the lovely Gemma.
I've got, let me just check it's the same one. Yeah, I've got from 442 from Vera Barini. She says, I have created this tree of life using tanzanite chips. I can still remember my excitement when I purchased my first JM strand of tanzanite chips from Steve Bennett many moons ago. He took us to the actual mines. It was fascinating. The quality of JM tanzanite today is even better. Thank you, Jewellery Maker, and good luck to all entrants from Vera. Vera, that is gorgeous. You've done it proud, that tanzanite. Absolutely beautiful.
Next up.
Oh, I've got Chris as well. Hi, Chris. You're number 443, and she says, or he says, here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a set made from graduated rose quartz, all bought from JM. That's lovely. Thanks for the bargains. All the best to one and all from Chris.
Love that design. I'd wear that day in, day out.
Yeah.
Thank you all for your inspiration, and we've got loads more on its way. This is our tool shed, and we are going to be bringing to you loads of treats and tools, including our good old friend, the Helping Hands, aka Handy Andy.
So good. I use them for so many things.
I could just sit here and do this and twiddle bits, or I could just hand this to you and you can talk us through it. I'd prefer to do the latter.
I'll tell you what, I'm in a real pickle over here. I've got
Let me
I've got about 8
scooch that
kits
to you.
out, so let me just squeeze these out of the way.
Let me just tell you, the Handy Andy is one of those tools that helps with organisation. It can help you create a design when, have you ever had that moment? I'm teaching myself how to sew at the minute in straight lines. I'm quite good at sewing random bits and arty things, but actually sewing clothes and stuff, never tried it. So I'm trying to teach myself that. The amount of times at the moment I've got pins in my mouth, I'm trying to hold it down when I'm ironing, and then you kind of get something else. Do you know what I mean? It's all of that. It does sound a bit like Zippy, doesn't it? But that's what happens. Handy Andy is just there. It is your helping hand. Have you ever had that moment where you've gone, oh, I just wish I had a spare hand, yeah? We had this back on air last month. Before that, it hadn't been seen for 2 years. This is a great bit of kit for anyone, beginner or not, isn't it, Gemma?
Oh, it's brilliant. You'll be amazed at how many times you reach for this to help you out with your work. So this is the way I use it most often, is to make charm bracelets or add sort of, if you're doing a bubble style bracelet or bubble style necklace, can take ages and really fiddly to hold the chain, because the chain's fluid by nature, and then get your charm in. So with it held out like that, not only this is a trace chain, so it's you know, the links is quite easy to get into the links, but if you've got a flat curb chain, for example, which I often use, you want to keep that flat so that your links, your charms are all on the same side. So you can just hold it in there and make sure, and if you can just, it's so simple to just open your loops, and you just, you know, pick the loop you're going into and you just pop it in. It's so much easier.
So much easier.
And that's just one of the many things. You've got your magnifying glass. I use it to hold when I'm setting resin and I want to hold loops into the resin in a certain place.
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant.
Ring shanks into like a centre of a mould. I just hover it over with the little claws, and that's...
I have actually, speaking of resin, done designs recently where I'm keeping things stood up, and I've used these reverse tweezers to do it, but I've had to actually build like a stack of books next to it to hold it at the right thing, which is so stupid, and with a kitten and a dog in the house, precarious at the best of times. That is such a good point. Oh, yes.
I just, you just angle it. You can put it at the right angle. It's articulated in lots of ways, so there's loads of anchor points. So you can put it out, down, up, round, this way, that way. It's so well articulated.
If you go online and you look at competitors, £12.91 or £9.59 are the best prices I can see. And then you see Jewellery Maker, £4.95 for that handy Andy tool. It's a fabulous bit of kit. Well done to you. We're going to do the drawer plates next. Now, oh no, the jewellery's gone. Oh no. Spellbinding, Laura Binding's jewellery was here just the other day with Viking knit. I'm sure we've got some of the pictures. I'm sure we've got some pictures. Viking knit, when you do Viking knit, you need a drawer plate, don't you?
You do need it, yeah. Yeah.
What these will do is settle down your weave.
Yeah.
And also, it kind of does what it says in the tin. It draws it out. So, for example, let's say you've got the 1/2 inch tool, which may well be how this bracelet's been made. If you've got the 1/2 inch tool, obviously that brings it out 1/2 inches, doesn't it? It brings it out as a 1/2 inch thickness. Then though, by drawing it through these, and you'll take it down in size slowly, one by one, starting say here, moving down, thinner, 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 it not only makes it more intricate looking, it makes it more compact, and it makes your piece longer. So say you've done something that's that thick and this long, put it through the drawer plate and you can take it right down to super fine. It's going to look more intricate and longer, almost like some one of our necklace chains. These are just some examples of wonderful Viking knit. Today I'm bringing you the 2 different sizes, which is brilliant because you can go from really, statement pieces all the way down to diddy ones in certain materials. Today we're bringing to you both for just $7.95. I mean, really.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I've attempted to make my own in the past.
Yeah.
Out of, bits of wood and things like that. But these are great because they're smooth and they won't fray or split or give you splinters. Because, and you've got all those size increments perfectly.
Yeah.
So they're really, really great. And it's not just Viking knit that it works with. So it can work with, for example, your wire mesh. You can draw that down into sort of more cord-like rather than a ribbon.
Yeah.
It works with your French knitting. Any weave that you need to settle into you need to settle and organise the links. You can just pull it through.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
It's
Really usable then.
Yeah.
And again, it is just $7.95, and that is for both of them. Well done to you. We've got some wire on the way, so if you do want to do Viking knit, wire is perfect. I have got some of our favourite gauges of wire here. 0.8, 0.6 and 0.4 mil. Now this is a bundle. We don't see these often.
No, you don't.
0.8, 0.6, 4 mil. They are always used.
Yeah, these are great combination of wires. So 0.4 I would use for sort of wrapping and sort of securing bits of wire together. The 0.8 is great for a structure, but structure where you want multiple wires rather than just one. So like the tree of life that we talked about earlier, that was 0.8 wire. It gives you sort of nice structural wires. And then your 0.6 is probably your most versatile. It sort of crosses over between wrapping things together and tying things together and also making findings. It's perfect for gizmo coils. It's great for Viking knit. It's about as high as you can go with your Viking knit.
Yeah.
It's a 0.4 is my desert island wire.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got a lot in here because there's 10 metres on each spool. So you're getting absolutely loads in here. 0.8, 0.6s, 0.4, 20 metres of each. Today should be £20. which actually is very a very competitive price, actually, isn't it?
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you've got plenty to work with there. Yeah.
10, 20, 30, well, 60 metres.
Yeah.
We're not stopping there, though. It's your champagne gold, which we love here. It's not as deep and as intense as some. £12.95 for all of these. So it's the nice structural 8mm ones that you've got, the 6mm here, and then the 4mm as well. You've got absolutely loads of work that you could be doing with these. Wire work, as we've said, Viking knit. You can just use these as components as well. You know, you can make your own clasps and your own earring findings and things like that. One little piece of advice that I would give to you is this. When you're unlooping it, they come tied over here. Do not do what I'm about to do. Don't do that, it's a nightmare. Get one of these and that will be stopped. Obviously I've just unspooled that, but get one of these that we're going to do for you in a minute or two, and that stops.
Yeah.
0.4, 0.25 go everywhere if you let them.
They do indeed. They do. They do.
We're going to do the rose gold wire now.
Is it a bundle?
What do you like about these ones? Look at that.
Oh, it's such a lovely colour. Well, you know, whenever you give me a challenge in the studio, I always reach for the rose gold or the copper, don't I? It's like what I'm drawn to the most. So this is rose gold and the gold are the two that I use more often than anything. In particular, rose gold. It's just lovely, isn't it?
We've got for you in here, and I think I heard someone whispering that we've lost one. That's fine though. So you're getting 2 of the 8 again, 2 of the 6, and then 2 of the 4. So imagine there's another 4 here. So we have got for you a big amount of wire again to be had. We're bringing to you the 10 metres worth.
Oh, wow.
£20 should be. Oh, half price deal about to come on air. Yay, half price deal for your wire bundle. We don't get to see it so often. £9.95 for you today. 2 4mm, 2 6mm, 2 8mm. We have got the opportunity here for you to grab something very, very useful indeed. Something really easy peasy, lemon squeezy for you to be able to work with, and also something which loads and loads and loads of our viewers love and adore, because wire work is still to this day one of our most popular mediums here at Jewellery Maker.
It's because it's so versatile, and it's so cost effective to make jewellery with wire. You know, it's not expensive to get into, because I mean you can see how much these are. I mean, all that wire for that amount of money, you can make that go such a long way.
That's a challenge in emeralds that's coming up in a way in a bit. Well done to you. It's just fabulous. Loads of you in on these. Well done. So let me show you this. This is the one that I messed up before. Well, I didn't mess it up, I just opened it. Can you see here? It's like a crow's nest or whatever they call it. Crow. See how it's all like loose and everything else? Yeah. So if I go to use a bit, can you see how that's kinked? You've seen that I've not done that. It's kinked. That means it's not that great. Also, I'm pulling that as hard as I can, but this bit's now stuck out because it's somehow got to know another bit of wire, because that is what wire does. In fact, that bit there was just about to completely fall off. It can be a pain. Fixed.
Yeah. And also brilliant for your beading thread.
Yeah, for your beading thread, it's perfect.
Did you see? I could have done with that earlier. Mine went everywhere when I was trying to demo earlier. Yeah. So these are great, particularly on your beading thread, your 0.4 and 0.25, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me just show you, because you're getting 2 of them. No, you're not. You're getting 3. So these are fabulous. So they're from Beadalon, who know what they're doing. You know what I mean? They're from Beadalon, and they're these lovely elasticized, but also variable, so you can use these even for like your 100mm ones. You just have to extend these sections here. And then what you do, as you can see, is you pop it over your wire spool, feed the end you want to use. So if you're anything like me, sometimes you'll have two ends for some reason, because one's at the inside of the spool and you've pulled it out somehow. You pop the end that you're using in, and then you can keep that attached and just use as much as you want, because as you can see, the actual spool moves for you, so you're getting more and more of that length without it all going wild. And it comes out lovely and smooth, not like kinked like the other one I brought you before. You're getting 3 of these ones in a pack. It shows you on the back how you can use them, and it shows you as well how to sort of place them on. It also says that, you know, you've got that little grab section there if you want to grab that section. So it tells you everything. No more tangled wire, no more wasted money. And at £2.95 for 3 of them, this is like your jewellery making cape. Pop on your cape and da-da-da, you can take on anything. That's what it's like. But yeah, it's a brilliant bit of kit. It really is fantastic. For only £2.95, I'm not surprised I've got multi-buyers in. And don't forget, it's reusable. I mean, I know that might sound a bit silly, but just a reminder, it is reusable. We've got wire twister tools on the way. We've got another beginner wire bundle, easy for you to say, on its way too, from Bead. I know. What a name dropper. I've also got a canary sapphire. I've also got tiger's eye. I've got absolutely loads on its way. Hello, old friends. How are you? Been absolutely missing your face. It's beautiful. Not my tiger's eye, which is my night owl.
Ooh, gorgeous.
It's new, this. I have not seen this bit of equipment in absolutely yonks. I mean, ages and ages and ages. This is a very simple bit of a tool, as you can see. I mean, when tools take that long to set up, you can't say fairer. This is your wire twister tool. Gemma Crowe, talk to me.
Favourites. So when we were asked to put together an essentials list, if you were making an essentials wish list for an aspiring wire worker, then you know what we put on it. And one of the first things I put on, aside from your basic pliers, is your wire twister, because it's so good. And you know when I was saying that my 0.8 wire is like a desert island wire, it's because you can twist 0.6, because you can twist that together to make structural wires. You can twist finer wires to make structural wires, but you can also make lovely decorative sort of multicoloured pieces. And not only wire, you can use it with fabrics and cords and all sorts, make ropes and things. I use it all the time.
Love that.
And it's so simple. So I've got mine here. It's always in my tool bag. And I've just taken a piece of 0.6 wire. And this will go up to a 1mm wire, but I wouldn't twist more than 3 1mm wires together in it, just for strength and keeping it going for as long as possible.
Cool.
And I'm going to take, so I've doubled this wire over, so I've got the ends coming through my disc at the top, which has got five little holes that you can use. I've tucked them through, so I've got a loop this end. Now you can keep straight wires. If you've got a vise, that's ideal, because you can hold these into a vise or something like that. That's easiest. But when I haven't got my vise, I just tend to keep it a loop at the bottom. And then these wires here, just double back so they're secured around. So just double back and sort of loop it around the wire. So basically just securing it there. And then with my loop, I can loop that around something. So here I'm just going to use my macrame bead mat here. And then ideally you'll have something to hold this on, a key in the door, a
doorknob handle,
doorknob or something like that, or somebody else kind enough to hold a pair of pliers for you while you work. So I'm going to have to sort of hold it like that because of the social distancing, I'm going to turn.
Yeah, look.
But look, well,
Can you
there's
see
a will, there's a way. So you just turn the handle.
Can you see?
And can you see it twisting evenly?
Evenly, smoothly.
Even with me ad-libbing here with my elbows. There you go. So you can keep going. And
So
you can
what might
twist
you
it.
use that piece for?
So this piece I could use just like I would use a single length of wire. So I could use it to make shapes, I could use it to wrap cabochons, I can use it to make lovely frames for chandelier earrings. I can hammer it and then it creates little holes that you can then use to attach charms into. You go so far with it. And then you can twist your twisted wire or you can gizmo your wire. Oh, so much you can do. It's endless. Once you've got it, you'll use it all the time. Just to add a bit of
fabulous,
interest.
isn't it?
Yeah.
We're bringing it to you at £3.95 today. Well done to you. Loads of you in. Beadle on wire wrapping kit I'm being given now, I think.
That sounds good. Wire wrapping kit. From Beadle.
We're going to do it in a bit because we can't find it at the minute. Let me bring to you now, though, quickly, the Peyote cards that we actually spoke about before. We brought to you some seed beads earlier on, and Mark was saying that he would do a Peyote weave with it using sterling silver spacers. They were sterling silver crimps. We did 200 and they were bargains, but he said he would do a design like that. These are quick and easy starter cards. Which one are we starting with, Danny? Tubular one. So these are reusable cards. You can reuse them a few times if you're careful, but you're getting a few cards in here. What do you think?
These are great. Have you ever tried doing the peyote?
Funnily enough, Gemma, no, because I know that I would be all fingers and thumbs.
Well, I am, and I love seed beading, but getting started, it's a bit like knitting. I love knitting, but I always get a bit caffuddled, like starting off.
Yeah,
But
and like with chainmail too.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
know to grab onto.
As soon as I'm started, I'm away. You know, I'm fine. And
Yeah.
these are brilliant for that. They're great for me because it's the starting, and if I can't get it to lie straight, I'm just going to put it to the side.
Yeah.
But these sort of make everything sit straight. They make the next row tessellate perfectly, and then you feel confident to keep going. You know you've got your stitches in the right place. They're just really helpful. Really helpful.
This is going to give you that boost, that confidence boost to get on the way and go. They're used for multiple different sizes. It is your quick start Peyote tubular kit. 11.0. You get 3 of them in here. £9.95. Insect, I'm saying you get 3. Yeah, you do. What do you think of that? And the instructions are so easy to follow. And they are reusable if you're careful. It does say on it they're not reusable, but I have seen people almost skim around that and use them only usually like once or twice more. But if you're thinking, oh Bex, I'm going to go through them, then do multi-purchase. Also, I will say these are the longest ones. Have you noticed that? So if you wanted to do really big statement designs, really chunky bangles and things like that, this is your way to get it. Oh, thanks for the demo. I found the twister tool in my toolkit from my earlier Jewellery Maker days and couldn't remember how to use it. And that's from Collector in Cumbria.
Oh, there'll be no stopping you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you use it for everything.
Get out all your wires, your different colours and more.
Yeah.
Well done to you on the tubular ones. Nice work. We'll do these ones now, which are for your more traditional size 11, your more traditional shaped 11Os. And again, this is your wide card, so they make those big statement pieces. It explains to you all the way down here how to use these. It also explains to you all the way inside how to use these. There's so much info in here and they're so simple to use. It makes your life loads easier. We're bringing to you, again, your 11Os. No, 5. It's brilliant, isn't it? Well done to you all. There's so much more to bring to you. Don't forget, I've still got that challenge. I've still got that kit to do.
Wow.
As well. I've still got this other kit to do that I've just been handed. Oh my gosh! I'm so excited that I've got this stylo tool for you. I cannot wait. Dan, I know you're packing up your bits and bobs. Do you mind just handing it to me? Because I cannot reach for it live for me. Even if I were like Stretch Armstrong. Ooh, thank you. Ooh. Thanks, Dan. Gemma.
Oh.
This tool is, if it were a friend, this would be like a best friend, wouldn't it, for you?
End. Best friend to the end.
Best friend till the end.
Yeah, my forever friend.
Now, we have got some photos and some images of things you can do with these, and these are Gemma's pieces. Gemma, for anyone who's never seen this before, please tell me why you love it so.
Oh, because it makes engraving, etching, carving, polishing so achievable and easy. It's the loveliest handheld sort of pen-like shape. It's really lightweight. It's not so powerful that you feel a bit scared of it, you know, because sometimes I think if you're stepping into power tools, you can start to feel a little bit nervous. But it's really friendly, you know, it's easy to use, variable speeds, and it's just wonderful. I can't imagine I'll ever use anything other than that for engraving or etching ever again. It's just brilliant.
It's amazing the amount of things that you can use this on too. So if you look down the side here, leather, the actual tool, using it here on wood, using it here on the glass, using it here on stone, and using it on metal as well.
Gemstones.
And the gemstones too, because
well.
that's one of the first times that we did this together. You used these heads to etch into, I think it was a lapis lazuli, wasn't it? And something else.
Sodalite,
Yeah.
Agates, all of them.
You are getting the opportunity to have all of these different heads on here. Now, they are really clearly explained within the packaging. You're getting so much in here, including the likes of the is that with the stylo, is it, Gemma?
I don't know. That's not...
Drilled into the pearl.
Yeah, I think because you don't need too much power to drill into the pearl, I think you can use your stylo as well, because the stylo is interchangeable with the heads for your
big Dremel
Dremel too. Yeah. Yeah.
We are bringing to you the different heads in here, which does include your jeweler's rouge, great for your gemstones. You've got your lovely fluffy heads on here as well. And you can use these different heads. So there'll be carving ones, there's ones for sanding, there's ones for actually polishing as well. There's plenty here. And as you say, you know, it's a handheld, easy use, but let's face it, with Dremel, well-known and reliable name, right?
Yeah. I mean, you won't. I mean, I've had lots of rotary tools in the past, and I have always come back to Dremel. And with the stylo, the way we discovered the stylo is lots of us guest designers went to Dremel's headquarters for the day.
Yeah, last year, wasn't it?
We went to choose this amazing Dremel 4,200.
Yeah,
the one
This
that
one.
we've picked as our sort of ultimate for across the board jewellery making, things like that. So we went to decide on that. They said, why don't you have a go in our little workshop with our stylo? Well, we just all were completely in love, all of us. We lost 3 hours just engraving, and ever since then, I've used it for so many things.
Now,
so many things.
The lovely thing about this is the opportunity to change those heads so easily, because you've got the addition actually with this of that interchangeable kind of
You've got
chuck
the
look.
multi-chuck.
The multi-chuck, yeah.
Which means you can you can even twist wires in it if you want to. You know, you can, if you want to go a bit stronger with your twisting or twist more wires, you can.
Yeah.
There's so many things you can use it for. Mixing paint, you know, you can twist your wires and use it to mix. I mix resin and painting if I'm doing buckets full. You know, there's so many things you can use it for.
Obviously, you absolutely adore this. Who would you say this tool is for? If there's someone sat at home going, am I going to fancy that?
I think if you do pretty much any craft or small jobs around the house, even if it's renovating furniture, upcycling, things like that, small jobs, you know, like restoring picture frames, things like that. You can do your smaller jobs like that with it around the house. You can do your cleaning with it if you want to. You could polish all your metals and your brass ornaments, things like that. But if you're a crafter and you, like me, just want to, you know, even if it's carving little discs for Christmas coasters or something like that, or etching onto stones for your garden, or doing memorial stones, that, you know, I've done a few of those as well. It's for everybody, really.
Astonishing, really, the amount of versatility that this gives to you. There's so many of you can use this. It's only $54.95, which, by the way, is not a million miles away what you can pay on all of these like individual accessories which come with it, by the way. So you're getting all of these different accessories. Remember, it's Dremel, so they follow a really handy colour coding kit. And this is, oh, look at Gemma there, look at that. But yeah, this is actually a different tool that you would use in there. That is the big Dremel, but this is the trip, isn't it, that you went on? It's a fabulous, fabulous tool with so much use. And if you do want to be inspired with how to work with this, that last show you showed how to use this was, what date was it, Danny? August the 16th is the last time we've seen this, so it was probably that show that Gemma was on demoing. If you head over to Jewellery Maker on YouTube and just type in that date, that show will pop up and you'll be able to see Gemma demoing. Demoing. You know what I mean? £54.95 for you today. Now, as we are talking about Dremel, please let's bring the Dremel Toolkit. Gemma, there's so much in here. We have adored this for a while now. Every time it's in, it's like hotcakes.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a complete kit. It's, you know, it's such a comprehensive is the word I'm looking for. Comprehensive, pretty much everything you're going to need when you get your Dremel. So you've got your Dremel I always remember forget what number, 4,200 or 420?
Yeah. 4.
It says on there. Says, here it is.
Hang on, where's the actual box? Oh, it's hiding over there.
I don't know, but I've got one here.
They are.
The Dremel 4000. So this is the model we chose for all-round versatility for jewellery makers. Because Dremel, the stylos and the Dremel rotary tools aren't designed at the moment for the jewellery making industry. They're designed for the craft and woodworking and sort of hobbyist DIY person at home. And so we made it our business to say this is what the jewellery maker market need. And so, you know, other things are being developed now, but this was the one that we felt crossed over. Now, I use mine for any polishing projects, cutting metal, drilling into metal because it's powerful enough to do that. You can't do that with your stylo. Any long jobs that you're going to be on for a long time as well, like cleaning or polishing up sort of surfaces or resins and things like that is great for. But I also do a lot of DIY with it. So when I have my porch put up, all my light fittings and things I put up with my Dremel. And with this one you get the stand sort of a long stand for your flex shaft attachment. You get polishing wheels, polishing discs, cutting discs, drill bits, you name it. There's so many accessories in this pack. It's a brilliant, and a bag to carry it all in.
This was created by jewellery makers for us jewellery makers.
Yeah, it was. You won't find this bundle anywhere else on the market. It's bespoke for us.
We have got the opportunity today. If you were to actually buy all of this, if you've ever seen Dremel's name out and around and about, you will know full well that Dremel is a big big brand that you can buy individual tools for, you know, £300, £400 to be able to get all of this and the added extra accessories and the stand that we actually brought to you. This is mega. This is our guest designer Hayley Kruger currently working with this. You can see she's showing you how to use the multi-chuck section which comes with it, and that's an addition that we brought in.
Yeah.
You can see she's added in the drill bits here as well. Just talking to you there about the different thicknesses of the drill bits that you get, again, included in this.
Yeah, and sort of, you know, how far down into the chuck that you put your tools, you know, right through all of those things. We've got workshops and things running if you want to join in with those. I'm not sure when the next one is, but there are workshops running to sort of take you through all that bit as well.
Have a little look on JewelleryMaker.com. If you look on workshops, it may well be in there. Well done to you. I've got so much more to fit in. I'm going to bring to you the challenge that we gave to Gemma earlier on, because we gave her this challenge, we don't have the strand, but you know what, you don't even need to look at the strand, just look at this jewellery. It's absolutely sensational, isn't it? Tell us what you thought. I just love that design. That is such a brilliant beginner's piece, but you are working with rose gold and emerald.
Yeah, I mean, it's so luxurious, isn't it? I mean, these emeralds are beautiful. They are like the first strand of emeralds I ever bought here. They're like this, but sort of much. These are much smoother, and the quality's changed so much. You know, and I remember being so amazed that I could have emerald to work with.
Yeah.
These are beautiful. So I've made a few pieces with them, but I've got loads left. So I'll give you the rest of the strands so you can have a proper look at it as well.
Thank you. When we bring to you emerald, we're bringing you something historic. Remember earlier on I did those malachite. I brought you malachite and I spoke to you about how malachite, although it's been, you know, used since around 4000 BC, about how actually it is so at the forefront of our mind right now with the likes of Bulgari, Louis Vuitton, etc., working with this at this moment in time. This gemstone almost has that same longevity as malachite. Everybody has heard of emerald. Everybody's aware of emerald. And I think when you look at the colour of this, this is that true emerald green that we hope and expect to see. Love all the movement in it, too. Yeah, it's stunning, isn't it?
A gorgeous strand, isn't it?
I love how you've gone quite simplistic with your pieces, and I don't mean that in design sense necessarily. I actually mean simplistic in you have used one as a pendant, you have used one in an earring, you have used one in a ring. You've kind of made this go really far.
Yeah, and I would, because it's emerald, you know, and they're really big pieces of emerald. Even the smaller ones, I mean, the smaller ones I've got in the earrings there, what are they, 2 carats each, at least 3 carats of emerald, you know. You might have to take out insurance to wear more than that in your ear at once. Do you know what I mean? I mean, they're absolutely, they're gorgeous. And I think using one at a time really highlights them. And, you know, because I did this, I thought that this was being shown at 5 o'clock. So I quickly did this in the 4 o'clock hour.
Yeah, bless you.
But it just shows you can make, you know, when you've got beautiful stones like that, you can do very simple quick makes and still have really chic, desirable jewellery.
Yeah. We have got to you a on-air deal. I've got so many treats. $24.95, and that is it. Pair it with my malachite.
Wow.
Yes, please. Whoa.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Do you know what I mean? Felt like one of them cartoon characters off Looney Tunes then. £11.95 BA Road Runner, and get to those phones. Free phone number there, or get us on JewelleryMaker.com. Oh, it's so easy to join us there. You can even download and tap the app if you so wish. Don't forget, my night owl is on the way, but you've got to be in for it. We're going to be doing this in not too long. We have got so much to bring you. Don't forget, I've still got that kit to do with Gemma's as well, Dammy. And I've got this bead along kit that you've said that has been handed to me now, don't forget, as well. Oh. Okay, we are bringing to you the emerald. Well done. I'm leaving it with you for you to be inspired. Okay, right here, right now. Pardon, Poppet. No, I haven't got the kit. Oh, have I? Am I being blind?
Oh, my kit? No.
Yeah, no, I haven't got the kit. So we'll do this one. We'll do that kit in a moment. Let's bring to you the bead along kit that we've been promising you. And this is a great one, whether you're a beginner or not even, because this is Inspiration Station. Take a look at everything you get. Look at the amount of goodies you're getting in here. Right, come on in and have a nose. We've got your 24 gauge. Now remember, this is an American sizing, but you can see that you're getting around about, it's between 6 mils and 8 mils approximately that you're getting in here, because you are getting different gauges.
Yeah, I think 26 mil is about an 8.
An 8, isn't it? Yeah, you're getting 22, 20, 26. So you're getting absolutely oodles in here. And this is your German style wire. And it's a beautiful wire because it is extremely malleable, but it is also precious metal plated. Now these ones I've got here, you're looking at around about, what one's that? Right, I know this, because 24 is about half a millimetre. So you're looking at about 0.5 here. You've got another 0.5 here. These ones, because it's a 20, is an 8 mil. You've got another 8 mil here, and then you've got this one, which is around about a 6 mil, because it's a 22. All of these are go-to sizes, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all really versatile go-to sizes, yeah.
And all of these sizes are used within this booklet. Now this book is, this book is Learn How to Wire Wrap. And there is so much in here to be learned. And it's working with nothing other really than the wire you've got, the stones you want, and the tools that you need. And it shows you how to make, I'm trying to find the design now. Oh, there you go. These are the different designs that you're learning to create, as well as this beautiful pendant, and it's showing you how to finish off designs such as this. All of this is in one place, including that really comprehensive booklet, which look, I love that design too. £20.95 for you. Final price on this. You're getting all of this information and all of these spools of wire. Having something like this when you're just starting out is so useful, because it's like, right, I've got all my wire, and then this book is almost like a hand to hold in helping, do you know what I mean? And you saw how crisp and clean and close up the pictures were. That's invaluable, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really great. It's a great project book, isn't it, to get you started. You've got everything you need there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely oodles of info in there. I've got to move on. I've got more to bring you. Let me bring to you the kit that we did earlier. Now, the wonderful Gemma Crowe demoed, this was one of her challenge kits that we gave to her. So if you were watching on the Facebook Live earlier on, you'll have seen that it was over her hands, and Gemma was demoing these lovely little flowers using this kit. Now this is a fun, fabulous, bright and bold kit. And if you were watching that, this is what Gemma was working with. Boy, this has energy, Gem.
I know, isn't it lovely? I wish I'd had longer to work with it, because it's really lovely poppy colours. And that the ladder weave technique I did in the first hour, that would work perfectly with this for like your bracelet, but a chunkier version.
Show you that.
That would look so lovely.
So it's this bracelet that we're talking about.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice with those that colourway?
Gorgeous. Quite statement.
Yeah.
If you went for those real pops as well.
It would be.
We are bringing to you your wildflower collection. You do also get the findings. So these findings are fabulous. I love them. They're rose gold colours, and they've got loads in there, including, but not limited to, featherweight head pins, meter chain, magnetic clasps. Don't mind if we do. The designs you have created with this, I could see wearing all year round.
Yeah, I mean, I've literally just really simple. I just wanted to show how to make the flower. So I've just made these little flowers, but you could do a whole daisy chain like this with this kit, and that was what I was originally going to do, but I knew I just didn't have the time to do it all. So yeah, little flower motifs. I mean, the earrings, I've used 2 gemstones for those little rose quartz earrings, and they're really pretty.
It's beautiful.
You could really make that go a long way, couldn't you?
even further if you multi-bought it. And we want to give you the chance to. Look at those lovely almost treble clef earrings, aren't they? The price on this... Oh, Daddy's going lower than we discussed. Oh, I've got $19.95 written down. I've got $19.95. So, $17.95, right, seize the moment. Oh, I could do with one of them spool tamers, to be honest. Where are you?
That's what happened to me.
But yeah, you are getting all of these. So how much is that per item? Well, it's a findings pack, which is one. I'm going to count the beads and thread them on and fill in and elastic as separate ones, because let's face it, if you go into well-known crafting shops, they are sold separately. So I'm going to say that is 4 products, and then 5, 6, 7 products. 7 products, $17.95. $2.56 each. I mean, really. And by the way, £2.56 will be for the full findings pack, which also I shouldn't really count as one, but hey. $17.95 is your deal. I've got a treat and a half for you now. It is an absolutely grabbing, attention-pulling stone. When I first saw this and I just saw the picture, the first thing that grabbed me was the shape. Interesting shapes, add texture to your designs. When we're working as creatives with something, different textures, different looks, different boldnesses add interest. It's almost like, I don't know if you've been watching Bake Off, but it's almost like in a biscuit, you know, when it's like lovely and gooey cookie and then there's crunchy bits of honeycomb in it. Adding texture is fun, it adds interest for our eyes and it adds interest for us as creatives. So when I saw that shape first off, I thought, that's exciting. When I saw the chatoyancy, the game was changed. It's our night owl. Just for a minute, feast your eyes and have a little breath to yourself.
Oh, a lovely cut. Got like a bit of a wave, haven't they?
Totally, Jem.
Oh, that's lovely.
And I love how that wave moves and undulates the light over this. It's like molten caramel. Layering and draping over beautiful chocolate on something like millionaire shortbread. We have got for you here a delectable, high quality strand. And this really is exemplary quality. This is what we're taught to look for, isn't it? I am bringing to you, gosh, that one there! Oh my gosh, this here has got like a layer of colour and then more layers. And then this one here, oh, go back to one, sorry. That one there is the one I was talking about, how it's like a layer of colour. So it almost is like you know, when sunsets over an ocean and you get that kind of glimmer, but then it was like, pow, it kind of hits the top fascia, it's incredible. And then look, you're also getting ones like this, which are almost striated. It almost looks holographic. Do you see that? Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's so enticing and exciting. Gemma, I bet you've got 1,002 things to do, but if you could just tell us one with this, please, an idea of what you would create.
Oh, I think the shape lends itself beautifully to sort of drops. So, you know, pendants or multi-drops, earrings, just one on their own. I mean, or sort of rosary linked into sort of a chunkier necklace with other beads. Yeah, so many things. Sorry, you said one, didn't you?
Yeah, but
No.
I love that
It's not gonna
because
happen.
that goes to show what strands like this can do, right? Let's give you a treasure, a trove of a treat. We have got the arrows in. The price is lowering. I wish you luck. If you've got this, it's brand new. You need to be checking out. $11.95. People are checking out at $19.95. Happy as Larry to pay that, and rightly so. Check out this quality. And how incredible that beauty is, and how, you know, luxurious that glow looks. It's so stunning. But $11.95 is actually your closeout price. A huge, huge, huge well done to you on that one. It is sensational. Now, we've only got 1 minute left. Gemma, you've been an absolute legend today.
Oh, thanks. It's been a great day. Busy. Feels
Yeah.
like a bit of a whirlwind. Can't believe it's that time already.
Already.
Yeah.
Tell us when you're on next, please.
I'm next in, I think the 8th. I think it's a week today until I'm back in, and then I'm on the mid-show with a masterclass with the lovely Leslie Rogalski.
Fab.
So I've got one of Leslie's patterns to follow, which I'm really excited about.
That's exciting.
And then, yeah, that's it. That's as far ahead as I am.
I love that. Well, Gemma, thank you so much. You've had a lovely message in. Gemma, what an amazing talent you are. You do so much fabulous and beautiful jewellery. Thanks for the demo, Susan.
Oh, thanks, Susan.
That's really sweet. And just as a little reminder, when you were watching us live, if you did like and tag, you will tomorrow be told if you've won one of those £250 credits, so good luck to you. Thank you, Gemma, to you. Thank you to the team. Thank you to you. You're fabulous. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Hello Jewellery Makers. We are live with you every day from 8 AM to 8 PM. If you watch us on Freeview at 5 PM, we may appear to disappear, but we don't. There are lots of ways that you can continue to still watch your beloved Jewellery Maker, and they are Sky, Virgin, FreeSat, the Jewellery Maker website, YouTube, or the Jewellery Maker app, which is available for your smartphone or tablet. So, whichever way you choose to watch Jewellery Maker, we are always here for you to create, wear and share. Hello Jewellery Makers, we just wanted to let you know that we've updated our website. Now you can still watch us live on our main page, and if you click on the Watch Live tab, this will show you all of the product that has been on today's show, the deal of the day, and any items that are on pre-order. If you want to see what's coming up on the show, then view our TV guide for further information. And if you've missed a show, you can always go back and use the catch-up service. On the homepage, you'll be able to see all the different categories, including findings, kits, and all your essentials. We have a wide range of gemstones, and when you find a gemstone you like, you can view all of the product details by clicking on the right-hand side. You can also view up-and-coming workshops and book online. You can explore our Gemology magazine and get up to date with the latest news across the Gemporia group. And you can always download the Jewellery Maker app so you can watch us on the go and never miss a thing. So, happy shopping, Jewellery Makers!
Don't want to miss a Jewellery Maker show? Then download our app for Android and Apple devices by searching Jewellery Maker in your relevant app store. Stay with Jewellery Maker wherever you go. Don't miss out on our amazing deals, inspiration, demonstrations, and of course all the fun. Create, wear, share on the go with Jewellery Maker.
To Jewellery Maker! Well, you know what? It is a Wednesday morning. How are you today? We've got Michael J. Wolf on cameras, everyone. There he is. Hello, Michael. Hello. Hello. We've got senior producer Tom, who is producing the show today. There he is. Or Colonel Mustard, because he is in mustard today. We've got production manager Ollie, who is directing the show today. And we've got luscious Laura, who's on floor today. Yay! And I'm Carol. I'm really good, thank you. I'm Caroline with you for the next 4 hours. Woo! Oh. We've got Jake Thompson with us today, who is our gem guide. He's going to be joining us at 9 o'clock. We've got Serenite. Oh my word. Back by popular demand. This incredible gemstone is about to wow you. It is incredible. Imagine clarity, diamond-like qualities, and of course that beautiful, sumptuous colour you're getting. Oh my word, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. We've also got coming up Imperial Serpentine. Now, this is awesome stuff. The colour, the quality, look, it looks like Imperial Jade, doesn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. Very, very bright, luminous, absolutely gorgeous. So we've got all of that coming up as well. Now, we have got an early bird special, which is going to be coming up at about 8:45. Here we go. Beautiful lapis lazuli faceted coins. I love this cut. I think it's really, really delicate, but on a gemstone that really packs a punch like your lapis lazuli. Oh, it just shows it off to the absolute max. So that is going to be coming your way at 8:45. Now, if you've never watched Jewellery Maker before, who are we? Okay, so we are the UK's only dedicated jewellery making shopping channel. We love making jewellery, whether it's with gemstones, whether it's with crystals or seed beads, and we want to bring you inspiration wherever you are on your jewellery making journey. So maybe you've been making jewellery for years, maybe you made jewellery as a child but then stopped making it, maybe you've never picked up a pair of pliers in your entire life. There's something on today. Oh, shut that door. There's something on today's show for absolutely everybody. This hour, the 8 o'clock hour that I tend to bring you, is a viewer's choice hour. So this is really exciting. Basically, I would urge you to go to our website, www.jewellerymaker.com. When you get to our